I walk down the streets of Edinburgh, London, or Bristol, and I can't help but notice something's changed. Once busy neighbourhoods now feel strangely empty. There are fewer kids on the street, fewer familiar faces at the corner shop, and if you look closer, you'll spot the culprit, the explosion of short-term rentals like Airbnb quietly reshaping our cities. It's easy to see the appeal. Airbnb has made travel more affordable and unique. Who doesn't want to stay in a cute Georgian terrace or a chic London flat? But the reality for those of us who call these places home is very different. In popular areas, think Cornwall, Brighton, York, 1 in every 50 homes is now listed on Airbnb. In central London, whole buildings have been turned into holiday lets. What does that mean for renters? Well, the maths isn't pretty. When landlords realise they can make up to 3 times more from short-term guests, they're kicking out long-term tenants. A 2-bed flat in Manchester that used to go for £1,200 a month, that's now bringing in over £3,000 as an Airbnb during tourist season. And the knock-on effects are everywhere. Centre for Cities found that short-term lets have wiped out up to 20% of available long-term rentals in some neighbourhoods. Fewer homes to go around means rents shoot up, and it's harder than ever to find somewhere you can actually afford. It's not just students and young professionals feeling the squeeze. Families, key workers, even pensioners are being edged out of the places they grew up in. Let me share Sarah's story. She lived in Edinburgh's Old Town for 8 years. Then, out of the blue, her landlord gave her 2 months' notice. Why? He wanted to list her flat on Airbnb. Now Sarah's priced out of her own neighbourhood. In just a few years, rents there have doubled. It doesn't stop at higher rents. As more landlords switch to short-term lets, homelessness is rising too. Shelter UK now estimates over 270,000 people in England are homeless, and rough sleeping has jumped by nearly 3/4 since 2010. Mark, who works at a Brighton shelter, told me they're seeing more working people. Couples, families who just can't keep up. They lose their rental, can't find a new one, and end up with nowhere to go. The government's tried to step in. London, for example, has a 90-day limit on short-term lets unless you get planning permission. Edinburgh's rolled out new licensing rules, but let's be honest, enforcement is patchy, and plenty of landlords ignore the rules altogether. Housing activists are pushing for tougher action, banning whole-home Airbnbs in residential areas, raising taxes on short-term rentals, you name it, because unless something changes, everyday people will keep getting squeezed out. Airbnb was supposed to be about sharing homes and creating new experiences, but for many renters, it's become a nightmare, fueling a housing crisis that's tearing communities apart. The dream of a fair, affordable home is slipping further away. If we don't act now, I worry that soon there won't be any real neighbourhoods left to come home to.